Hey guys, I'm Michelle from Virtual Hand Care, and in this video, follow along with me as we do a hand and wrist strengthening exercise routine using a power web. If you don't have a power web, I will put a link in the description box below, and I will also link it here. You can do these exercises on whichever hand you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and do them on my left because frankly, my left hand is a little weaker than my right, so it could use some work. So let's get started. So my power web has two different resistances, so I might do some exercises on the lighter side and some on the darker side. But if you have a power web that is just one resistance throughout the whole entire thing, then that's perfectly fine. You can still do all these exercises. Okay, so this first exercise, you're gonna go ahead and turn the power web kind of perpendicular to yourself. You wanna place your hand on the edge of the power web and you wanna reach for those holes. And what we wanna do is go into what's called a hook fist. And you wanna straighten. So we're gonna go grip down into a hook fist and straighten. So as you can see, I'm keeping my large knuckles straight, but just bending and curling the tips of my fingers. And so we're gonna go ahead and do 10 repetitions of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, making sure you're just going into a hook fist. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now with this next exercise, I want you to spread your fingers out as far as you can go in the center of the power web. And you want to use just the tips of the fingers and the tip of the thumb. And then what you're looking to do is do more of a larger type of grasp. So you're wanting to grip all the way and straighten through that large resistance. Ready? Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now with this third exercise, you want to maintain that large grasp. If that large grasp is a little uncomfortable, go ahead and move those fingers around just for your comfort. But you want to use your other hand to brace the power web, because now what we're going to do is we're going to give a little bit of a pull now. So we're going to grip and pull. Ready? Let's do 10 of those. So grip and pull. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, getting a whole arm workout here, 9, and 10. Good job. And so now let's go ahead and take a break off of the whole hand grasping, but now we're going to work on a little bit of pinch strengthening. So we're going to work on our index and our thumb pinch. So to do that, you want to curl your middle finger, ring finger, and small finger down into your palm. And we only want to use the index and the thumb. And you're going to try to pinch through the power web and try to touch your index and thumb together. And now let's do 10 of those. Ready? Pinch, that's 1. Pinch, that's 2. Pinch, that's 3. Pinch, that's 4. Pinch, that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now let's go ahead and use our index, our middle, and our thumb. That's a 3-point pinch. So let's go ahead and strengthen that type of pinch. Ready? So spread those fingers out And now we're going to bring those fingers together to try to pinch through the power web. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and change the position of our hand a little bit, because a lot of the strengthening that we do with the power web or with other kind of exercise equipment is with our palm down. With the power web, we can turn our palm up and work on a little bit of grip strengthening that way. So with this exercise, turn your palm up, spread your fingers as much as you can, and then you wanna go ahead and squeeze and open your fingers that way. So squeeze and open. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now stabilize the power web, and now we're going to pull in that direction as well. So we're going to squeeze and pull. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now this next exercise is a fun exercise, but a very important exercise to work on stability. And so this exercise is called a rhythmic stabilization. This is going to work on the stability of the wrist and the forearm, as well as a sustained hold or grip on the power web. So what we want to do is we want to stabilize our shoulder and our elbow and our wrist. Everything is nice and stable. But then what we want to do is do little oscillations or little movements to make the power web move. So we're just doing a little bit of back and forth movement here. And this can be very tiring. It's actually not as easy as it looks, especially with a non-dominant side. So we're going to count to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now to make that a little more difficult and recruit a few more muscle groups here and work on the shoulder as well, go ahead and do this exercise with the elbow straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That movement adds a little bit more difficulty, that's for sure. Okay, so then our last exercise, we're gonna work on a little bit of extension. So a lot of the exercises worked on gripping with the fingers and the thumb, but now we're gonna work on some finger extension type of exercises. If you have a power web that has 2 different resistances like I do, you may not be able to do the firm resistance. You may wanna stick with the lighter one for this one, just because our extensors are just inherently weaker than our flexors are. But if you have just one resistance, just do what you can and don't feel like you have to strain through the exercise. So you're gonna go ahead and put your fingers through the power web very close together. And then what you wanna do is work on opening your fingers up through the resistance of the power web. So we're working on extension or opening those fingers. And then relax. Let's do 10 of those. Ready? Open. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. I felt that all the way up my fingers and even up into my forearm. So you did a ton of gripping and strengthening. So now let's do a little bit of stretching. So you want to spread your fingers and thumb out as far as you can, and you want to go ahead and lightly press into that power web. You can adjust the position of the power web to kind of give yourself a little more of a stretch, or just back that off a little bit. And you want to go ahead and push into that, hold for a few seconds, and relax. And push, hold a few seconds, and relax. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. I hope you felt like your hand got a little bit of a workout there. Let me know in the comments below how those felt for you. If you found this video helpful, do please give it a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. And if you're looking for more strengthening exercises for your hand, your wrist, your arm, then check out these videos here. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.